Sorry, well, in both, yeah.
Okay, where you've just run the first session for the Positivity Project. It's Dean Whiteside, and Dean, tell us, what is the Positivity Project?
So in a nutshell, the Positivity Project is a place where people can come and they can learn the tools, the techniques, the activities to increase their well-being. That's ultimately what the project is all about.
Okay, so where has it come from?
Well, it's come from personal experience. So a few years ago, I had some struggles with negative well-being, very negative, anxious, all those sort of common traits of feeling generally low. And it's something I wanted to create to generate for people that I wish I had when I was having a few struggles. The project isn't predominantly based on people having to have any problems. Everything we do here is about increasing well-being. So you can be the happiest person in the world, come here and you will still benefit. It's just somewhere I wanted to create for people that can just drop in and learn how to create more of a positive mindset, which fundamentally is the core of the project. It's about creating people, or creating for people, an opportunity to come and create a positive mindset and know how to do that and develop that weekly.
Okay, so you say weekly, are they weekly sessions? How long do the sessions last?
Yeah, it's weekly sessions. So we just ran our first class, which was really, really successful, really engaging. The classes run anything between 45 minutes to an hour. And what we do is we choose an activity or an exercise, all research-based, all proven to enhance people's well-being. And on a weekly basis, we just develop on shifting our mindsets from naturally going out and looking for the negative to naturally going out and looking for opportunity positive. And that's how they run as a structure.
I see. Well, we're in a boxing gym now, so I'm guessing this is a positive place for you.
Yeah.
So what's the goal for the Positive Project? Where do you want this to be at, or how do you feel? What's the idea behind it for the outcome?
The goal, the big goal is I want this to be the go-to place where people come, where they know they can come here and just feel positive. You leave all your negatives at the door. You come in here and we focus on what goes right. I want that to be known. I want people to know that there is somewhere you can come where you can learn easily activities and techniques to improve your well-being. I don't want people to feel restricted, as I did. I felt there was limitations on what I could do to improve my own mindset when I was negative. And the goal is people to be aware that there's somewhere they can come. There's somewhere where they can come and they can learn how to change that mindset easily. That's the ultimate goal. I mean, getting off the ground was a personal goal for me, and we've achieved that tonight with good success. But ultimately, I want this successful for everyone. I want everybody to know that it doesn't matter if you're struggling or not. If you want to improve your well-being, if you want to go out and be able to look at things more positively, be a bit more optimistic, you can come here. It's completely informal, and you can come here. You can have a cup of tea, you can have a chat, we can talk about the project, and give you an insight into how you can easily shift your mindset from being negative to being positive.
It definitely came across that way, and one thing I noticed in the session you touched on quite early was the word happiness and the focus on that and what people perceive as happiness.
Yeah.
And everyone they wrote some stuff down and then they had a choice of joining in. It wasn't like you were forcing them, you need to say this, which was quite good in a way that you're not in a classroom environment where you're expected to answer questions. It's you participate if you want, but you're up there explaining from your experience, and you almost can take the lead and then people can join as they want. But what makes Dean happy?
What makes me happy? I mean, you can go. I've got to go with family and my daughter. That's a given. That makes me happy. I think what ultimately makes me happy is being able to achieve something like this, where I believe I can help other people out that were potentially in a struggle that I was in, and I can leave something for my daughter. So Happiness for me is being able to leave a little bit of a legacy for my daughter, that, you know, my intent is to achieve something in well-being that people benefit from. So happiness in the future looks to me like running this project and creating positivity for everyone. That is my happiness. We achieved a snippet of that tonight and it was fantastic. And that's all based on my daughter. I want my daughter to grow up knowing she's got options. She can choose whether to be positive or live in the negative. And the more opportunities I create, it makes me happy knowing that I can give her a better opportunity to look at the positives as she grows up. That's my happiness, is picturing being able to create something for people that my daughter would be proud of, and gives her an opportunity to create a positive life for herself. That's my happiness.
Like it. Well, I say we'll wrap the chat up, but I generally, from seeing this, from hearing about this only a couple of weeks ago, to asking to come along, thanks very much for coming along and listening and watching and understanding how you're going to try to get this to grow and get the people engaged. And I think this has got legs. I genuinely believe. I think this is something that needs to go national. I think I genuinely believe it's something that lots of people need in their life. And if you're struggling, how can you make that your day slightly better? And this will help it. And you know, the people in the room, they often talk about it. They share with their friends, their family. Dean, congratulations. It was a great first session, and I wish you everything.
Thanks very much. And I think you touched on a really important point there. This as a project is aimed at being informed. I don't want people to feel like I'm going there because there's something wrong with me. That's not what we're about. This is about, you come here and we, as a collective, we build each other up. And I think it's what the world needs. I genuinely do. And I'm really flattered with yourself, the feedback from everybody else. And I just hope people realise that there's something out there that's accessible, and that you know, you can come here and you can create your best possible mindset here, and it's completely informed. You don't need to come in here and tell us what's wrong. You don't even have to have anything wrong. You just turn up and we help each other out. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it came across, and I think it was definitely. I think it was a good way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All the best.
Thank you.